What's happening?
The airship! We're losing altitude! Idea, hurry! Take the wheel! Me? I can't drive this thing!
What? You're a Sky Knight, aren't you?
Only Heinkel and the other officers knew how to pilot the ship.
Oh!
Idea, might I ask you something? What is the name of this vessel?
What? Who cares about that? And how are you so calm?
The Echelon, galleon-class airship, am I correct?
Yes, but how? Is that in your book too?
Indeed it is. Let me have a go at steering.
But you have no memory. When would you have...
Ah, so this goes here, that gets turned like so, then we just...
Wait, is he? We're steadying out!
Of course we are. I'm a crack pilot, apparently. Now find something to hold on to!
Airship. Beautiful. Here from the trader, a teleport stone. Next up will be an antidote and eye drop. So long to go. Kill the undead. Page through D's journal. Daggers. Weapons in both hands. If you attack with two weapons, you'll strike twice, so the power of each weapon will be slightly diminished. Okay. Defeat all enemies on the first turn, earn a little more experience. One turn victor at least 5 battles in a row, earn more experience. Earn a lot more experience, one turn hero. Without taking damage. Trying to fill this up. Found the chunk, 41 bosses. Inorganic, that's fine. Gelatinous. I got a long way to go to cover a lot of this stuff, which is fine. That'll keep him filled. Common double-edged dagger. It is one of the most popular self-defense weapons thanks to its lightweight, ease of use, and low price. to read every page. Trying to read them all. What's up, Scott? Teleport stone. Torso. That's gonna be so hot today. I think I only had to read weapons, right? Maybe that comes later. It seems like it wouldn't have to, though. So far, so good. It's been a while since I played this game, like a long, long time. I played it originally on the 3DS. Multi-target magic, that's not too hard. Kinda want to skip everything for now. I'm just trying to get to the next checkpoint, basically. I'm gonna play a little Mario Kart before I head out for today. Easy peasy. All the sweepers for beating everything at once. Oh, wrong one. Alright. Oh man, I wasn't paying attention. I forgot. I needed to ball him. Whoops. Alright, that should satisfy both. I'm end up leaving it at 100, but I'll change it for now. Freelancer. Learn the dungeon master support ability. Some dungeon traps. Keep divining rod for now. A little more, I'll switch into a knight after he levels up, so let's go ahead and do that so I'm prepared. Always thought the way to go. Never mind. Oh, might as well go into the city and get ready to save. Start of a new adventure, yeah. Oh, before we do that, let's head back up top. We'll see if there's anything I can grab, though. Nothing changed. Or anything else that I would want. Because I don't want to go spending all my money. you beat back the Sky Knights? All of Caldisla thanks you, friends. I don't know if we can ever repay you for rescuing the king, but I mean to try.
The kingdom of Caldisla owes you all a vast debt. I thank you from my heart of hearts. You, more than anyone, 'tis. A nightmare was visited upon you and your home, and still you rose up to defend ours. I'm certain your feats have earned Owen a peaceful rest. If you are willing, I would gladly see you take up his sword. Will you continue to keep this land safe, son?
You honor me, Your Highness, but I cannot accept. I've promised Agnes that I'll join her on her journey.
Caldisla shall be poorer for losing you. Know that you will ever have a home here. The Eternian airship is yours to use as you will. Take it with my blessing. There's not a man in the kingdom able to pilot it anyway.
I didn't think it was that funny, but okay.
I leave the matter of that horrible chasm to you. I have faith you'll see it unmade. May the crystals keep you in your journey.
Alright. We have to work twice as hard now, or Owen will come back to pound us. You all keep at it too. I was assigned to patrol the palace grounds until just recently. I'm still not used to this new post. It makes me nervous. Cannot thank you enough for all you have done. Thank you. Standing here in my old armor takes me back. It really gives a man a sense of purpose. The only guards left are still kids. Hopefully there's still a thing or two I can teach them. Alright, time to hop into Mario Kart here. Need to do two things first. Thanks for the free stay. We'll dip out here. Check one thing real quick. Long way to go on some of this stuff. So right now I have someone working on a trader. Someone working on that. Downstream, that's a long time. That's a long time. That's not as bad. The collapsed bridge will take a while. Just want to get everything opened up. So work in progress, but for now, go ahead and save. To see if there's another passing soul. Might as well knock out the bridge. 5 hours. We'll go with 10. Armor. An hour, 2, 4. Hot desert region, which includes Anchime and the Temple of Wind, lies in the waters southeast of Kaldisla and Luxembourg's southern hemisphere. Alright. Well, we should be leaving the town. Go get that airship. But first, the party chat. Narende rises. I wonder how long it will take until Narende is whole again. Am I really up to the task of building it all up again? Yes. There's no use in getting impatient. The first step is to decide upon your building priorities. Knowing what needs finishing first is key to budgeting your time wisely. That was surprisingly helpful, Ring a Bell. Of course, it's the same principle as dating multiple women at once. I'll take it back, you're a pig. But what do I prioritize first? One can never be too prepared when it comes to healing items. Perhaps an item shop would be a prudent choice. Don't you mean armor? I feel like our defenses are a bit thin. What better defense than a good offense? I vote weapons instead. They all sound tempting. Better keep thinking on what we need the most. I'll send her here. Drop a fight first. See where we left off. Okay. I could change him to a knight. Apologize, prayer. MP up. Or do I swap with Ring a Bell? After I get HP up.
Seems I've found a reason to come along. Now, my ladies, all you need do is simply speak the word, and I shall whisk you off to the very ends of existence.
And you're really sure that wasn't just a fluke before?
Rest assured, my dear, I never fail to properly escort a lady.
Agnes, will you tell us why they were chasing you?
The Sky Knights are a branch of the Eternian forces. The Duchy of Eternia has put forth an agenda of anti-crystalism.
Anti-crystalism?
A new way of thinking, based upon the idea of a society no longer dependent upon the crystals. It brands the Crystal Orthodoxy as a heretic faith, and the Vestals its minions. It was the philosophy I was raised upon. When the chasm appeared, every one of the Eternian forces was given the order to capture the Vestals. They said the Vestals and the crystals they tend were the sinkhole's cause.
That's not possible.
Of course
Agnes
not.
has been fighting this whole time to fix what happened to Narende.
I know. I'm sorry. You've nothing to apologize for.
All of this paints the Duchy in a suspicious light, don't you think? Perhaps they know more of the chasm's true cause than they let on.
I cannot imagine we've seen the last of them. If any of you wish to go, do it now. I'll not blame you.
Inez, be quiet.
I'm staying with you. I just told the king as much.
I'm in as well. I need to see for myself whether my people are right or wrong.
Ring a bell?
And playing escort is my job. I'll not cede it to anyone.
If none of you will listen to reason... This is so exciting, Agnes! You're finally headed back to the Wind Crystal side! Yes, to Anshine, the land of sand and time, and to the Temple of Wind.
Anshine, the land of sand and time? What's it like there?
Like an oasis in a vast desert beyond the sea. We make southeast of here.
Press A to switch between sailing and flying. That said, you probably want to steer clear of the oceans in their rotted state. When sailing, a port or sandy shore is needed to dock. It's inconvenient, but that's life, I'm afraid. Alright, party chat. About Anshine. So, Agnes, refresh my memory. Amnesia joke, by the way. Which way to Anshine? Yes, it's southeast. So, will this course serve, or... Southeast, please. My dear, I'm afraid I've no recollection to go by. I need reliable directions, or... What should I do? The innkeep said southeast and nothing more. I think I see what happened. Ring a bell. She means the southeast of Caldisla specifically. Aye. Oh, Agnes, just what sort of place is Anshine? It's covered in a vast desert and hot as though it were always midsummer. Wow, sounds like the complete opposite of where I was born. Huh? Guess there's all sorts of places out there. It's your first time leaving Caldisla then, sis? It is. What about you, Adia? Me? I was a former Sky Knight. I've flown all over the world. Where have you seen? Oh, lots of places. Eternia, Caldisla. Ah, you're barely any better than me. The world is vast, my friends. There are countries of perpetual summer, others of winter. Verdant lands rich in water, entire kingdoms built on volcanoes, nations hidden in forests. Sounds amazing. Or so I'd imagine. I've no memory, remember? What? You're just guessing. Ah, the world is vast. Keep it that vague and you're sure to be right. What's up, Detroit? Oh, another party chat didn't catch up. Dead chimes, gourmand. Food. Is anyone else hungry? Agnes, what sort of food is Anchime known for? Oh, I'm afraid I so rarely left the temple, I couldn't stay. And when I passed through on my way to Caldisla, it was as a fugitive. Well, just tell us about what you have eaten then. I seem to recall a great deal of Anchime cuisine being spicy. One bite and I felt as though I were spewing flames. I broke into a full body sweat. Sounds pretty intense. Leave it to a desert people to develop a taste for searing heat. Sure, their women are no less fiery and Oh, what about sweets? Any cakes and things? Yeah, all about the sweets. Ah, I nearly forgot, and I had the most curious delicacy in a port on the inner sea. Yes, yes. It, it was ice cream. That stretch. Huh? Stretchy ice cream. It sounds so weird. Can't wait. Get ready, weird stretchy ice cream. He is coming for you full speed ahead. Temperament, fiery, and temperament. It's weird that you can't rotate the camera. Hidden Stay are tricks for dogs. Chapter 1. So the prologue is done. We are officially starting the story. Well, I mean, we officially did, but you know.
We've arrived in Anshine. Still no wind.
Are these desert places normally supposed to be windy?
When they're the site of the wind crystal they are, this stillness shouldn't be possible.
The wind carried all manner of blessings to this land in days past. It was the kingdom's lifeblood.
I see. All the more reason to hurry then. Which way to the temple?
From here, we need only head... we ought to make for... which way is it?
Ignore anything she says. Anya's raises getting lost to an art form.
I'm impressed you made it to Kaldisla.
Just a moment. My journal details much of Ansheim's topography. A clockwork metropolis, nestled in Harina's sandy bosom. Here, time, above all, is sacred. A massive timepiece crowns the kingdom, fueled as all of Ansheim by the ceaseless currents originating from the Temple of Wind to the south.
Quite thorough, isn't it? Sounds as if you've been here before. Perhaps that book of yours is a travel diary?
Could be.
I do seem possessed of a certain wanderlust. The normal sort as well. Ooh, perhaps I'll find a train of ex-lovers here among the sands.
Let's be off. We make south.
South we shall head.
All present, Lord Marshal. Save the usual tune, at least.
What's up, Montes? I'm good. How are you?
No matter. Let's begin.
I trust word has reached you from Kaldisla. The Knights of the Eternian Sky have fallen to the Vestal.
I'd not thought the girl so bloodthirsty as all that.
It appears she surrounded herself with capable guards. What's more, it pains me to say it, but Idia's whereabouts have been lost amid the chaos.
That is no concern of yours. Do not confuse personal matters with your assigned task, Alternus.
My apologies, Lord Marshal.
Not only did the Sky Knights fail, they've given the Vestal wings. Why they didn't simply kill the child, I'll never know.
Keenly insightful as ever, Victoria. Yet I fear we've need of the Vestal alive.
Have we, Victor? Bah, no matter then.
Yeah, it's been pretty fun.
If she fled by air, it's a simple matter to track her. She makes for Anshine by necessity.
And
Mark.
to the Temple of Wind. Anshine does face upon the Floorshine Sea.
Of course. Most of the world's seas have gone putrid, but the inner sea remains navigable. That would offer the airship a berth. But what does she aim to do there? Why return to the crystal now? It smells of some sinister plot.
Ansheim is the province of the Kammer and Profiteur merchantry.
Merchantry.
What
Merchant
say
class, hopefully.
you, Lord Marshal?
We haven't the leisure of chasing the Vestal across the globe and back. We need her in custody now. Tell the merchantry to employ any means they must.
What are sets? Ever feel like it's a pain to redo your whole party setup before a boss when you're leveling other jobs? Then let's do all the hard work. Or let sets do all the hard work. Save all your current jobs, abilities, and equipment as a set so you can reset them back with a single button. Register up to 10 of your favorite sets from the menu. Save specialized elemental sets to tackle particular bosses, or create an equipment set just for racking up EXP. Personalize your sets in whatever way works best for you. I don't understand how this one works. It says, brushing up on your knowledge of daggers. Encyclopedia weapons section under items. Be sure to read every page. Thought I did that though. That's what like kind of getting me. Encyclopedia, item, weapon, daggers. Oh, maybe it's talking about this. I didn't go like tab with LNR. Common double-edged dagger. It is one of the most popular self-defense weapons thanks to its lightweight, ease of use, and low price. Aim is 95, physical attack 2, crit 3. There's your dagger. So that should be it then. So I'm just dumb. Yep, dumb. Everyone's always excited about that. Like, there's people that don't even watch that are just excited for the sake of seeing where people go. What's over here? Probably shouldn't go over there. Braving, but it will take out. Not bad. Yeah, we shouldn't go over there. That's probably going to be a bad sign, or bad time. Not high enough level. Ow. 600. Like 150 damage. Or 300 damage. Whoa. Yay for magic. Thankfully no silence. I hate that I have to go through and do this because I just don't like doing it, but alright. Oh, it's gonna make me go around. Damn, Sean.
Apprehensive Vestal by any means necessary. Seems the Council of Six is growing desperate.
Those were their words. I've relayed them to you. My contract states I'm to receive payment for my troubles from you.
Then your contract is mistaken. I've heard nothing of the sort. Bah, fine. You'll have your fee. But I am taking a small discount. Only fair as a regular customer, eh?
If you must.
Still, this Vestal is quite the little monster, no? To have this Sky Knight so undone. If the margin is high enough, I would tackle a behemoth bare-handed. But until I see a profit, I'll not move an inch. Business is business, yes?
Cool looking place. Yeah, we'll see how their season finishes out. Long ways to go. Never expected to find such a clockwork wonder in the middle of a desert. Yeah, it's great, but this heat, ugh, so gross. The heat was always allayed by a steady breeze until now. The wind has stopped. The air is stagnant. What about the water? Is that contraption drawing up drinking water? I believe so. I recall hearing it was quite costly last I was here. Well, it is an impressive machine. Wait, you mean the water? Indeed, I was surprised to learn water came free in Caldisla. I'd always known it as something to be bought, so you can imagine my delight. More importantly, Agnes, what of the women here? Are they beautiful, passionate, devoted? Where would you suggest for a date spot? I'll need a list to go to restaurants if you would. Unacceptable. Alright. This is Anshine, famed for its giant clock and windmill. It's $20 to stay. What we got? Another party chat. The cogs of Anshine. Just woke up and already that tired, too? It's this city. You notice how there are always gears turning someplace close? Sure, the sound is deafening at times. Little wonder this place is known for its grand clock. The noise is bad, but the vibration is worse. I can't get to sleep with that hum. I'm surprised you're so high-strung. Surprised? I'm jealous of your ability to pass out anytime, anywhere, idea. Do you need a bit more rest, Fizz? Oh no, I'll be fine. Let's get going. It's like thinking, like sleep when you go to sleep somewhere different. It's like what I'm thinking of when I went to like TwitchCon, sleeping downtown, where you constantly have traffic. You have people around. It's different. It's the same thing like sleeping at the university. Sometimes it was difficult to sleep because you have people around, but then eventually your body just adapts to it. AI friends. These plucky chaps are your friends. When no friends are around, you can set avalinks and summon them the same as normal friends. Excited by your first real journey? Good. There's no point if it stops being fun. So far, so good. We're 5 hours in. To me, a really fun game. I'll die on that hill. It's made by Square Enix, so I guess it gives the vibes of the old Final Fantasy stories with the crystals with Final Fantasy 3, 4. I don't really need items. I have enough of those. I like the art design too, because this was on the DS, 3DS. And then if you don't move, it'll back all the way out so you can see the full city, which is cool too. Welcome to my armory. Not sure which is better, but it really doesn't matter. Magic attack going up. I don't want to get crazy spending money because I'll probably need some, but we could use a defensive boost. Ether. Nah. I mean, it has to be Atlanta. Arizona has injuries. No Carroll, no Burn. Oh, man. Yeah, I should have waited. I'll definitely have to come back for those.
Silence, one and all! Your king, Camo the Eighth, speaks!
My people, I thank you for your tireless efforts. As you are well aware, our glorious nation's production has suffered a harsh fall since the wind's cessation brought the Grand Mill to a halt. Without nature's former bounty, our turbines went completely still. They sit as silent as the desert night. In the wake of this crisis, you rose up and took matters literally in hand, operating the turbines manually. I, your king, lack words to thank you for your hard work. However, I am much aggrieved to say that energy production is less than 1/5 its former total.
This is why we gotta get this fixed.
At this rate, our proud kingdom, renowned for its unparalleled industry, is doomed to ineluctable decline. I
find myself without recourse but to revisit my prior fiat regarding the schedule of all able-bodied citizens. Henceforth, labor shall commence at 0900 hours and will extend beyond the current 1659 until 2059, effective immediately.
What? We're flesh and blood. We need rest.
In so doing, turbine output is expected to rise to 30% of its former value before the wind ceased output of...
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Grave news!
What? The Vestal? Be calm, my children. I know your pain all too well. My heart bleeds just as yours.
That's an interesting
But I ask
frown
that
there.
you join me in remembering the cause of our woes. The Crystal Orthodoxy and the Vestal's indolence. Therein lies the true cause of the wind's absence. And what has the Great Vestal done since the air went still? What did she do in the face of your suffering? She abandoned you, fled the country to save herself alone. In this, Ansheim's first and direst hour of need, the Vestal we loved and trusted is powerless or unwilling to help.
So she's back.
Though it pains me deeply to tell you of these things, I cannot deny this simple truth. What resolution can be brought about to this terrible crisis? The Crystal Orthodoxy is naught but a hollow creed. What result have years of worship at the altar of the Crystal brought us? Once more I say it. It is by our own hands that we shall push this glorious kingdom ever forward. Onward to still greater glory!
There. Just now, that leer. That was aimed at us.
Seems that little speech was for your benefit, Agnes.
It's slander is what it is. That creep's giving you no chance at all to defend yourself.
Agnes.
Anya. You seemed on edge during that whole speech, wouldn't you? You don't have to bottle it all in. I'm no expert, but I'm happy to listen. I cannot deny that the people of Ansheim are dissatisfied with my work as Vestal. I have no intention of making excuses. But you didn't run away either, right? The king asked me directly. He said that terrible things were happening in Caldissa and asked I investigate. Yet now he paints an entirely different picture. I cannot understand his need to lie. Does he bear me some grudge? Have I done him some slight? Do you regret listening to him in the first place? No, I do not regret my time in Caldissa. Seeing that chasm firsthand showed me precisely what it is I must do. And you met Tiz there, too. Anyway, that's hardly... I'm glad you came and saw the chasm, too. You've shown me a path forward. Blessed is a person who is needed by someone else. What's this? What are we talking about? Nothing, it's nothing. Then why are you hiding it? Come on, don't leave me out. I want to know. Unacceptable to me and to Tiz. Right, Tiz? Yes, ma'am. Lady King.
Agnes oblige, Vestal of Wind. His Majesty bids you come.
Did you know shields boost evasion as well as defense when equipped? You did, right? That helps keep the enemy's successful hit count to a minimum, sparing you a hefty amount of damage. You didn't know that. Pretty cool looking place.
Ah, I see you've returned, Vestal. Why then did you not come to me for an audience immediately? I was dreadfully worried, you know. I'd begun to think you'd fallen victim to some terrible accident. So, what of the Caldislan Chasm?
I fear it was worse even than your majesty had imagined.
So tell me, was it worse than the state of your own nation? Are you even aware of the situation here?
The wind remains still.
And the Grand Mill be calmed. I'm pleased to see you're not totally ignorant.
What an idiot.
The turbines that form the heart of this kingdom, the greatest symbols of her wisdom, now turn my hand. The hands of our citizens, compulsory labor service. Our survival hinges now upon their sacrifice. And even that will not last forever. We need that mill turning again soon. Not by our citizens' hands, but by the wind. And whose job is it to see that the wind blows, if not the Vestals? I can think of no other value you provide, save that.
What a jerk.
Anyway, will you now end the suffering your negligence has caused to this land, to its people? Or is that beyond your abilities? Perhaps you would sooner run again, turn away from the plight of your people.
If that is all His Majesty wished to say, I'll be on my way. I haven't the time to waste here.
Wow.
What? I'll not be spoken to like this! Just whose fault do you think this mess is, girl?
Technically your fault since you sent her away.
That could have gone better. Not that I blame you for getting mad.
Mad? I felt no anger. Only fear. The king frightens me.
His tone was far from pleasant, but he didn't seem dangerous.
The people who had come to hear him speak frighten me the same. Everyone in this city, they see me only as the Vestal, not a human being. I don't know how to speak to them. Just thinking on it sets my legs to trembling.
That's fair.
That explains the tense look you've worn since we've landed here.
Personally, I felt amazing after that little conversation. Did you see his face? It was purple. I nearly laughed out loud.
I tuned him out about halfway through his speech myself. I never did have much attention span for listening to men go on. Now women.
In any case, we'd best hurry to the temple. It's all that I can do.
Blue marks upon the map. Notice a blue mark on your map? Head there to advance the sub-scenario. Party shop. What's this temple? So, what is this temple like exactly? I have no idea of what to expect. It is a holy place that has been a center of worship for millennia. To each crystal is wed a Vestal, who spends her lifetime in steady prayer. Vesseling, girls chosen as successors to the Vessels go live in the temple. They leave its premises only very rarely. And so, to a Vessel, the temple is also a home. A flower garden with no boys allowed. Be quiet, ring a bell. Yeah. So you were inside the temple ever since you became a Vesseling? It was quite rare to leave, save for a few public rites each year. Does that mean you were all alone? Wasn't that hard? I was not alone, no. The mother Vestal, my predecessor, raised me to serve in her place. And there were the acolytes. They would go into town and purchase all we needed. But you left for this journey. I guess that's proof it is important. No, even so, I had never intended to leave the temple. Never intended any of this. Yeah, so we'll go see what this sub-scenario is. The crystal is kept safe in the Temple of Wind. It's through the crystal's bounty and chime rose to prosperity, but now the wind just suddenly stopped. Ugh, water. Dying. So thirsty. Are you alright, sir? There's a well nearby. I'll go draw some water. No, don't. I'm fine. Just leave me. What? If the wind does not return to us, we're all finished. Whatever is the Lady Vestal doing? That well is under the management of the Commer and Rocketeer Merchantry. Unauthorized withdrawal of well water is a prosecutable offense. If you want a free drink, go to the Oasis.
Ah, good day! I believe this is our first meeting, yes? Erutis Profiteer, chairman of the Camel and Profiteer Merchantry, at your service. How kind of you to pay me this visit. Now, what is it you are needing today? We are the only purveyor of water licensed by the king himself, and we take pride in our product. No effort is spared in providing the cleanest, freshest water possible. The results are clear. Water humor, yes?
Bad joke.
But I have lost the time again. I have appointments waiting, my friends. Let us speak again soon. Guard! Our honored guests are leaving. See they are seen out. Have a refreshing day.
Refreshing day. Also a bad joke.
Feeling parched. Can we stop for a drink of water?
You, stop! This well is property of the Cammer and Profiteer Merchantry. Unauthorized withdrawals are strictly prohibited.
Withdrawals? There are people out here going thirsty!
No! There are peasants going thirsty. If you want a free drink so badly, go join the other rabble at the Oasis.
What a dick. You'll score more hits with weapons in both hands, but each blow is weaker than it would be normally. If a weakling wields two weapons, they may actually wind up doing less damage than if they held only one. Alright, before we head out of here though, take a look at this. We got 15 minutes on 2 spots. And then the bridge will be the last thing we need to build, and that takes 9 hours. which is not going to happen in this stream. But we can make progress for sure. Do the sub scenario first.
Help! Someone!
What's wrong?
Thieves! I've been robbed!
What?
They took my water, my pack, even the camel I rode in on. They took everything. That man from the merchantry didn't say anything about this. He told me to come here, said it was safe. How am I supposed to survive if I have to risk my life every time I need water?
Try to stay calm. Do you know where these thieves are now?
They're right behind you.
Let's see. 2, 4, 6, maybe 40 in all. That's quite the little band they've assembled.
We'll take care of this, sir. You go ahead. Get out of here.
Hey, just what are you doing? Letting a good mark go? Our good mark, mind.
We couldn't stand to watch you cowards just do as you pleased.
You have to stop this. Drop everything you've stolen and leave this place at once.
What's this then? Who are they? I've got no word of this lot. Leave it out, it's too hot for this. Change of plans, boys. We're done here.
Wait! Leave the goods you stole!
Not familiar with how thieving works, then? I'm cross enough already. And to heck with this thirst. The needles in my throat are driving me mad! I need a drink. This anger won't leave me till this thirst has. We're out, boys!
Hey! I said wait!
Stop, Diz. I feel the same, but there are too many. We can't take them head on.
Unfortunately. So, we shall follow. Hopefully we're gonna be battle able in here. $250, that's not too bad. I was afraid of poison. It's okay though. Not bad. All right. I just want to make sure before I'm going too far in. I'm pretty sure this is the place I'm supposed to go. Because I would like to, you know, go after them. Want to make sure I'm not wasting my time. Alright. The hell? What was that? Oh, poison. Nah, forgot. Whoa. All that for $1. What's up, famous? I haven't played NHL in a while, random. Ow. I should have used magic. I might have just screwed myself. Ow. Ow. This theme is so good. I was actually listening to I found YouTube playing, or on YouTube I found the orchestra playing this at a concert. So, like, very impressive. Level up on you, it's level 12. Yeah, I'll end up getting back into, how much longer? 6 minutes, 5 minutes. I'll end up getting back into NHL at some point. College football, though, is probably going to take a little bit of a priority because I need to start getting prepared for the NDL season. You don't really need silence cured, but whatever. Default. Okay, not bad. There you go, ring a bell. And Braves. Pretty sure Ring a Bell will finish this. Ow. Famous is like, I didn't sign up for that. Like, this Sammy guy keeps asking me. By default, he should be paying the fees, right? I haven't taken a day off, but I'm curious how it goes, because obviously I'll have the game. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with NCAA, college football, whatever, good shit. I probably will. I mean, obviously I'm gonna play it, but I haven't decided how I'm gonna go about it. Shit. Just shit. I think that's a trap. Echo. Let's go. I mean, Duvid's in, Lexi's in. Join us. That way you know your time on college football won't be yeah. Oh. That's what I get for getting excited. What the eye cannot see. What? My eyes, I can't see. It casts blind gas. Where is it coming from? Be careful, everyone. This is clearly a trap. And our aim is completely shot. We can't go rushing into melee attacks with Brave. Don't want to miss and then have to just stand there and turn after turn. Yeah. Still, even blind, I can see the core of a woman's heart, clear as day. The things that really matter can't be seen by the eye. Ring a bell. Stop spouting gross nonsense and watch where you're stepping. Even when you're not blind, you can't see past your big fat mouth. Ow. Yeah, don't go stomping. Not again. Where are those eye drops? Yeah, that's a interesting trap. Yeah, I like this. This isn't something you have to do. This is a side quest. And it's a side quest that's going to be very rewarding, as you'll find out shortly. Because when I'm done, you'll see why I'm doing it. This music is just so good. When did this game come out? Hold on a second. Let me look at my Bravely Default case real quick, since it's up at the top. See? DS. Bravely Default. I can't tell. It says 2012 to 2014. 2014. And then under it, I have Bravely Second in layer. Music is so good, I'm telling you, man. The soundtrack for the OST for this game is great. Ow. Japanese in 2012, and then we had to wait for 2014 for the States. Because they weren't sure that it would sell well here. That's why it was delayed for the States. Or I wouldn't say delayed, but they honestly weren't sure. They weren't sure that it would sell well in the US. And then it sold well. Obviously, that's why we got a second one. That's also why I was extremely excited for Octopath. Crafts everywhere. Just. It's crazy to think because I love RPGs, but I know that RPGs, like, that's why we got the term Western RPGs, because JRPGs, like, people enjoyed Final Fantasy, but I think, like, RPGs kind of morphed a little bit, and when you started getting Western RPGs, it's like, well, these are the type of RPGs that will sell over here, versus we can still stick with JRPGs in Japan and Asia, and they'll sell there. I like both. To me, an RPG is like, if I had to choose, I'd say I'd probably prefer a JRPG. But I do like. Hold on, let me look real quick. PS4. I have Disgaea. Dragon Quest XI. Fallout. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Final Fantasy X and X-2. You know, those are remasters. 15. Type 0. And then depending on how you define an RPG. We've had this conversation before. Horizon. God of War. Monster Hunter, Nier, shut up, Famous. I already know you're saying it like, oh yeah. Now he mentions the game. I know. I actually have a friend that's playing through it right now, too. Ni no Kuni, Neo, Persona 5. David's playing through Persona 5 right now. Star Ocean. Tales of Zestiria. Titanfall 2. I know it's not an RPG, but just seeing it just hurts me. I'm sorry. and then World of Final Fantasy. Those are the RPGs I have on the PS4. Sorry. The good thing is I got to listen to the music the whole time. Wow. The hope, thank you, was that he would be able to... Oh! Take out one, took out two. So if you notice up above me, you have the bonus, right? If you do, I think it's at 5 times in a row or 10 times in a row, it turns to ace. So it's like you get it, and then if 5 times in a row, it upgrades, and then 10 times in a row, it maxes. So if you see the battle results, winning in one turn consistently will get you a 10% boost for EXP. But if you can ace it, it turns into 20%. So imagine stacking that with other stuff. That's big. Famous, what's up? Sonic 06? Oh, now controller's jumping in too. Are you talking about what I was just talking about? The acing versus Victor? I think it's consecutive. So, one turn Victor, and unscathed. Unscathed is not taking any damage. And then there's something for money. I don't remember what it is for money. So eventually with the one turn Victor, if I can get that, I want to, I gotta see it. I should know what this is. Alright, so doing it 5 times in a row, boost it to medium. And then doing it 10 times in a row, boost it to the max. I want to say it's 10, 20, 30. I said 40, I think it's 10, 20, 30. Then unscathed is the same thing. And then the other one for money is Sweeper. It's killing at least 2 monsters in a single attack. So doing it once, then it upgrades at 5, and then it upgrades again at 10. And then if the streak breaks, you start over. I'm sorry, fans. But to be fair, I disappoint you enough as it is anyway. Alright, what are we gonna do here? Rainbow dress? I mean, well... It is June 30th. Might as well get it. That's an hour. We got 5 people into the bridge. Because I want to get that taken care of. I wanted some items, but once I get the bridge done, then I'll have access to the combat in there. The reason I can't is I can't build a shop there. Nier is really good, though. I promise you I'm not exaggerating. Nier is really good. Special attack. Oh, they're braving. Oh, there goes unscathed.
Enough!
And everybody gets a boost. So the cool thing is with specials, there's things that trigger it for each character, and then you can stack them. So if you can time everyone's specials together, the boosts stack across the party. So it allows you to create some pretty wild things. See now, above me, 1 turn ace. I've done it 5 times, so now the experience is up 20%. So, does anybody remember when I played? Probably not. When I played Star Ocean 4, there was what we called the bonus grid. So, depending on what type of attacks you did, you could build up a grid of, like, I want to say blocks, but they're like little orbs. You could build up a grid of orbs. And depending on what you do, you could stack stuff up to 300%. So if I do certain attacks, I could stack it to where my experience would be an extra 300% per battle. Or money would be an extra like 300%. And then HP and NP regeneration. But if you got hit, like if you got I can't remember what type of hit. I don't think it was a critical hit, but there's certain types of hit that would break you, and then those hits would break the grid. So depending on how far up you built the grid, it wouldn't fully break it down to 0 if it was maxed out, but it would break it some. But then you could have a mix of stuff. So I could have like a bonus 100% for EXP, but then have 50% more money, and then the rest going into HP regeneration or SP regeneration and HP. So it is like really cool because you could kind of customize it, but it incentivizes you to keep playing because when you turn the game off, the grid reset. So if you got like if you were working on leveling up or working on banking money and you got the grid set up in a way to do so, it forced you to keep playing because you didn't want it to go to waste. That's how to get you. Could run into the adventurer soon. The question is famous. Really, you're asking the wrong question, though. It's not about Square Enix and me playing Nier. It's about Square Enix and Joey. What happens first? Joey joining the NDL, or you getting your remake for Dragguard? Joey. Time's ticking. Famous streaming will happen first. All right. We should be good. That third one should kill the one on the left. And then the fourth one will do more damage since it's solo. Rice University. I like rice, cheap food. Alright, ring a bell up to level 13. Or, no, 12. Oh, the job class. You learn the HP 10% up support ability. On yes. Staff floor support ability. So one of the cool things, it's been a while since I played Bravely Default 2. That came out on the Switch. I played it when it came out. This is something that makes, one of the things that really makes Bravely Default fun. So, first of all, ability. So I have magic defense up 10%, or I know staff lore, so it raises the aptitude for state. Which means it'll do more damage, and then it'll increase the output for magic, white, black, or red. So that's kind of a big deal. This guy, I can max out his HP. So here's what's cool about this. He is now a level 4 as a monk. Do I care about the other stuff? Don't have to. What I can do, though, is I can change his job. So he keeps all the progress that he made leveling up as a monk. But I can change him to a knight now. And these are interchangeable the entire time. So now I have to equip a different weapon. Since now he has, you know, that. And then certain weapons have, not on the screen, but have higher aptitude. So because of the job class, it'll raise the attributes. So we'll go with that. I could do that. Which you can see here, it's telling you S rank, A rank, E, B, B. So it lets you know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come back to this one real quick. I kind of wanted the sword. I may end up sticking with the sword. I still want the shield for damage. Don't have to worry about that. But for his ability, I can still keep the support ability I gained from the monk class. So he still can keep the 10% HP. And I will. But my job abilities will change to the knight. So you can learn support abilities through each job class and then mix and match. Very helpful. So as a knight, Stomp deals 1.25 times that of regular damage, but at the expense of your defense. Two-handed. So if you hold something in both hands, double the attack, and then physical defense, and then again you can mix and match. So you have to learn it with that character. Whoops. You have to learn it with that character, but then you can mix and match. So it allows for interesting combinations of stuff to support your characters. All right. Blue chest, can't open those until later in the game. How late? I don't remember. Ouch. That should be enough to take out the snake. But what you were saying earlier, Famous, I am happy that Duvid is enjoying the league. It's definitely an adjustment because it's not just your typical... I forgot about that. It's not your typical, experience. A league is different. So I'm happy that he's enjoying it, and ultimately, like, he'll get, 26, and it'll be something to help him enjoy the game. Like, because he's gonna pull up, he's gonna do his dynasty probably at Ohio State offline or whatever team he uses, but then that's just something that you're doing separate, the NDL, and then it'll be something to talk about in stream. If I get a chance to watch his games, I'll watch. If he gets a chance to watch mine, he'll watch, and then it's something that we talk about on Discord and on stream. Same thing with Lexi. Time. That's it. I don't even remember how I came across the NDL, honestly, thinking about it. I really could learn something else with her. Because honestly, I should learn Black Mage and then have the combination of White and Black Mage for her. But I also want to max it out. Oh, there goes Unscathed again. But a game that you probably were going to get anyway. So does it really cost anything?
Ready to fly?
I see that laser and it makes me think of Raincoat Shinigami. The sweeper killed them both at the same time, so 10% more money. this. Level 13. I already let you know the boss is